morning, guys. We are going to do a full mat today. I thought after yesterday's class, we really need a bit of release and stretch and flow. So here goes. I want you to just start standing with your feet hip width apart. Have a look at your feet and spread those toes out, like really spread them out. And then place the toes down and grip the floor with your toes as well as your heels. So you're going to put a little bit of pressure through the front and back of the foot, and you should be able to feel the arches of those feet contracting just slightly. Now, soften those knees, stretch your spine up, breathe it in, let those arms just hang by your side. And again, inhale, lengthen, give yourself an extra centimeter. And exhaling all the way out, letting those ribs slide down. And again, breathe it in. And exhaling out. And again, breathe it in. And exhaling all the way out, tightening up your tummy. Feel that tucking of your tailbone. So you really want to think about dropping the tailbone down to the floor. Straight up. Now just breathe and float those arms up for me. And as you exhale, sweep them around in a huge circle. And again, inhaling up, lift your chest, sweep it all the way around. And again, inhaling up, exhaling, sweep it all the way around. And just placing your hands on your legs, going to huge shoulder circles. That's it. Remembering not to bend your elbows when you do this, because that's cheating. Make sure those arms are floppy and heavy. Good. And then I want you just to relax those shoulders down, stretch your spine up, nod your chin down towards your throat, and then lift your chin up. So you literally just down to your throat, not to your chest, and down to your throat, and lift your chin up, and down to your throat, and lift your chin up. Now down to your throat, and then to your chest. So you're getting an extra stretch from about C7 up into your skull, and then lift that neck, and again nod your throat, to your chest, and hold it there this time. I want you to roll your chin towards your left shoulder, looking over that left shoulder, roll it across to the right shoulder, and again, and again, and roll, and roll. Keep it going, guys. And roll. One more to either side. Just releasing through that neck. Keep your spine nice and long. Back to the middle. And lift that neck up again. Big shoulder rolls again for me. Now, from here, you're going to go into roll. Just step to the end of your mat for me. Breathe it in. Breathing out, nod your chin down to your chest, ribs connect, super tight tummy. Soften those knees, please, especially with back issues. Breathe it in, hang there. There should be equal weight between your toes and your heels. And then as you exhale, squeeze your bum as you restack it. All the way back up, pushing those arms back behind you, inhaling and exhaling. Nod your chin, ribs, super tight tummy as you roll it down again. Hang here, breathe it in. And exhaling, squeeze your bum as you restack a tight tummy. Push those arms back behind you, lifting your chest. And one more, chin, ribs, super tight tummy. Down you go. Breathe in, hang. And exhaling, squeeze those glutes, roll back up. Push those arms back behind you, lift. And this time, roll it down. Just to halfway. Placing your hands on your knees. From here, I want you to take your right hand onto your left leg, take your left arm up towards the ceiling and really focus on the length of that arm. So stretch up towards the sky as you push that hand into your knee and release it over to the other side and breathe it in, stretch and release and reach and release and reach. And release. Place those hands on your knees. Tuck your tailbone under. Drop your chin towards your chest, but keep those shoulders open for me. And then stick that bum out and lift your chest up. That's it. Feel that tummy stretching. And then tuck it under. Roll through. Breathing in. Exhaling. Bum out. Lift the chest. And again, tuck it under. Roll through. Now from this position, carry on rolling down. Walking your hands forward into your beautiful plank position. Hold that position now. Tighten up your tummy. Push those hands into the floor and pull them towards you. Now lift up into downward dog. Lowering those heels to the floor. Remember to bend your knees if you're nervy. Lift onto your toes and drop into plank. And then again, up. Lower your heels down. Lift. Back to plank. And up. Heels down. And lift. Back to plank. One more time. Up. Heels down. Hold it here. Then bend one knee. Then the other, going into those calf muscles. Hold it there. Zipped and hollowed, belly button scooping in towards your spine. Excellent, guys. Come onto your toes, drop those bodies back into plank and place those knees down. So from here, you're going to go into 4-point kneeling. Breathe it in, hold it. As you exhale, lengthen and lift, opposite arm and leg. Reach, guys. And then release it down. Other side, stretch it away. And release down. And reach, hold it. Thread the arm through. Breathe in. Hold. Exhaling. Push back up. Now lift the arm up to the ceiling. And release it down. Lengthen and lift. Stretch. Thread the arm through. Breathe in. Keep your hips level with the floor. Exhaling. Push back up. Lift the arm up for me. Reach it. And place it down. Lengthen and lift. Stretch. Thread it through. Breathe it in. Exhaling. Push back up. Reach for me. Place it down. Lengthen and lift. Stretch. Thread it through. Breathe in. Body weight forward, guys. And your hips must be level with the floor. Push back up. And lift, lift, lift. Release it down. And hold it here. Tailbone tucking. Through that lower back. Head releases down between your shoulders. Hold it here for an in-breath. Gently pushing down into your hands and drawing those shoulders towards you. And then bum out. Roll through your spine, lifting your chest. Inhale. Exhaling, zipping and hollowing. Squeeze your bum as you roll through again. Keep your belly button right up into your spine. And exhaling, bum out. Lift that chest. From here, come back to a neutral. Open those knees a little bit wider. Lower your bum down onto your feet. And just breathe in for me. And all the way out. And again, inhale. And as you exhale, come back up onto your hands and knees, and you're going to go back into plank for me, holding a chair. Remember, you can do plank on your elbows as well if you need to. But you're going to push back twice onto your heels. 1, 2, and pull forward, okay? 1, 2, forward. So give those calves a little bit of a stretch. Keep pulling your belly button in towards your spine. 3, 5, back, back, forward. Awesome. Watch your shoulders creeping up to your ears, guys, and keep the back of the neck lifted. That's it. Think of this as a stretch and release rather than the plank. And forward. Last 2. Last 1. Now, I want you to hold it here. I want you to keep your elbows right up in your sides as you lower yourself down, 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 down onto the floor. Well done. And get those feet hip width apart. All right, so from here, grasshopper. I want you to rest your forehead on the floor. Slide your elbows down a little bit closer to you. Breathe it in. As you exhale, hook your pubic bone down. Roll your nose forward, lifting your chest. Inhaling, hold it there. And as you exhale, keep stretching your spine forwards as you release it down. Inhaling, and as you exhale, roll your nose, lift the chest. Breathe in to hold. Exhaling to stretch. Release it down. Roll that nose forward, lifting your chest. Breathe it in, hold it here, keep stretching forwards. Breathing out, release it down. Roll that nose forward, lift your chest. Breathe in, hold it here. As you exhale, lengthen and lift, opposite arm and leg. Release down. And the other side. Beautiful, guys. And reach. Release. And reach. Release, one more to either side. And lengthen and lift. Release. Now slide your elbows down a little closer to your body. Roll your nose forward, lift your chest. Hold it here for an in-breath. As you exhale, push down on your hands as you lift up for me, pulling yourself forwards. Breathe in, hold it. Your tummy, your bum, your ribs are all tight, guys. And as you exhale, roll down through the front of your spine. Inhaling. As you exhale, want that cervical nod, guys. Lift your chin. Push down on those hands. Up you come. Breathe it in. Hold. Exhaling, roll down. I want you to do this in one movement. Inhaling. And as you exhale, roll your nose forward, lift the chest. Lift onto your hands, pulling yourself forward. Lift your chin as long as you don't have a neck problem. And roll back down. Inhaling, and as you exhale, roll your nose forward, lift the chest. Lift onto your hands, pull yourself forward, breathe it in. And as you exhale, roll it down. Tuck those toes under, get your hands right up close to those shoulders. Tighten up your tummy and push up, up, up. Woo. Down with those knees. Push back into shell. Breathe it in. And all the way out. And again, breathe in. And as you exhale, squeeze your bum as you restack it, pushing those arms back behind you, lifting your chest up for me. And walk yourself back into 4-point kneeling. From here, zip and hollow. Tuck that tailbone under, roll through your spine, breathe it in. Exhaling back into extension, lift. And then from here back to neutral. Tighten up your tummy, walk your hands across to the left. Now depending on how severe your back problems are, please be careful with this flexion at an angle here. Tuck your tailbone under, feel the one side stretching, hold it. And exhaling, bum up, lift your chest. Inhale, hold it guys. And then again, tuck it under. Breathe it in. Exhaling, come back up, lift. And release back to neutral. Walk your hands back to the other side. Sink those hands down, tailbone tucking, roll it through, breathe it in. And exhaling, bum out, lift. And again, tuck it under, roll it through. And release it. And come back to neutral. Bring that back to the center, zipping and hollowing. I want you to walk your hands forward, sticking your bum up to the ceiling, dropping your chest down, breathe and hold. And as you exhale, I want you to drop your hips down towards the floor as you lift your chest up to the front of the room. Inhaling, hold it. Exhaling, bum up, drop between those shoulders, breathe in. Exhaling, drop those hips, lift the chest. Inhaling, hold. Exhaling and drop back down. Breathe and hold. Exhaling, drop back down. Last one, tight tummy. And then from here, you're going to come up into plank and hold it. Belly button scooping. I want you to squeeze your left bum cheek to lift that left leg and circle that leg. 1, 2, can you feel your glutes from yesterday? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, foot down, swap sides, lift and circle it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Foot down, swap sides, up and reverse the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can come down when you need to. 8, 9, 10. You can also do this in 4-point kneeling. Lift. And 1, and 2. Come on, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to transition onto our bum. So if you need to, just turn around and lie down. Otherwise, tighten up your tummy. One leg between those hands, then the other. Gently place your bum down and roll onto the floor for me. Whew. Hold it here. Breathe it in. Leave your arms down by your side for now. Zipping and hollowing. I want you to spine curl all the way to the top for me. Float those arms up and over. Spine curl back down. Float those arms up. Now nod your chin forward. Ribs connect and look over the tops of the knees or down towards your pelvis. And release your head and arms back down. Spine curling all the way to the top. Float those arms up and over. Shoulders into flexion. Roll back down. Float those arms up. Follow the arms. Curling up. Release down. Spine curling up. Float those arms up and over. Breathe in. Exhaling. Roll it down for me. Float those arms up. Nod your chin forward as you curl up for me. Awesome, guys. Release your head down. Spine curl up. Arms up and over. Breathe it in. Exhaling, roll it down. And up you go. And then release, spine curling up. Hold it there. Arms up and over, roll it down. Arms back up and curl up and stay here. Breathe it in. Now you can either keep your feet down the whole way through the 100 or you can come up in the different stages. So breathe in to prepare. As you breathe out, you're going to pump those arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and inhale. One leg up. 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Other leg up. 5, 6, 7, and inhale. Straighten the legs. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in. Flex your feet and down and out. Point your feet, come back up and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 5, 6, 7, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold it there. 6, 7, and changing the breath here. 5 and out. Now it's better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and flex down. 6, 7, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 4, 5, 6, 7, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Energy, guys. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 4, 5, 6, 7, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and fold your knees. 5, 7, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 1 foot down. 7 and in. Other foot down. 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Hold it there. Take your hands behind your head. Release your head back down onto the floor. Breathe in as you exhale. Nod your chin forward and just nod your chin towards your chest going into a neck stretch. And release your head back down. And again, nod your chin forward. Ribs. And release it. And nod it forwards. And release. And nod it forwards. And release. And nod forwards. Release. And nod forwards. And release. Release those hands next to your body. Straighten out those legs for me. Flex your feet. Tighten up your tummy. Nod your chin forward. Ribs connect. And slowly come up with beautiful control, pushing your knees down to the floor, heels still on your mats. Breathe it in as you exhale, restack. Roll it down, 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 down. Arms up and over, breathe it in. Exhaling, sweep the arms around, follow the arms as you roll back up, reaching it forwards. Breathe in, hold. Exhaling, restack it. Take those legs into a big V for me. Arms in line with their shoulders. Stretch it up. Breathe it in. Exhaling, rotate. Slide your hand along your leg. Looking back at that hand. Breathe it in. As you exhale, tighten up your tummy just to restack to the center. Rotate. Slide it forward. Breathe it in. Exhaling, come back up. And rotate. Slide forwards, breathe in. Exhaling, come back up. Rotate and slide it forwards. Inhaling, hold. And then come back up. Rotate. Slide it forwards for me, guys. Look at that hand behind you. And rotate. Beautiful. Last one. And through. Breathe in. Exhaling, come back up, back to the center for me, and bring those legs back to the middle. So knees are bent, slipping and hollowing, tuck your tailbone under, breathe it in, and as you exhale, just float those arms up and sweep them around, keeping in this position. And again, up, keep those ribs tight, guys. And 3, pull your belly button in more. And 4, and around. And 5, and around. We're going to try for 10. 6, come down when you need to. We're going to go down after this. 7 and 8, tight tummy. 9, one more, and 10. Sweep it around, bring the arms back and down the shoulders, roll down, stretching those legs up. Reach those arms up and then float the arms back up to the ceiling. Tighten up your tummy, flex your right foot for me, point your left foot. Lift that left leg up, and relax it down. And 2. Now, guys, remember, the leg that's on the floor is not sliding forwards and backwards. If it is, it's because your pelvis is rocking backwards and forwards, and that's not the point of this. The point of this exercise is to keep your pelvis dead still so that it forces your hip flexor to lift that leg up for you. Last 2, and 1, and then you're going to keep the foot flexed, but wrap the heel in and the toes out to the side, up and down. Now have a look at your leg. Is it still going up and down in line with your hip? It's not pulling out to the side, okay? It's very important that you keep it going up and down. That's it. If you guys feel this in your back, then remember, always bend the other leg to support you. And 7, tighten up. 8, 9, and 10. Lower that leg down. Other side. Flex that foot now. Point the right foot. Lift up. Flex it down. And 2. Stretch that hamstring while you do this. And 4. And 5. 6. 7. Tighten up. 8. 9. 10. Now wrap your bum heel in, toes up, carry on lifting, so you're going into that sartorius. 1 and 2. Shoulder blades are relaxed. 3, 4. Make sure the leg is going up and down in line with your hip. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower that leg down. Reach your arms away. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, roll it all the way up. Flexing, reach it forwards. Hold it there. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, roll back down. I want you to relax those arms down and bring your feet back towards your bum again into a neutral position. You're going to go into a spine curl. I want you to peel all the way up. When you get to the top, please tuck your tailbone under so the pubic bone is tapping you on the forehead. And then roll it down, 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 down. And again, zip and hollow, tuck it under, peel. Breathe it in. Exhaling, roll it down. And again, tuck it under, peel. Breathe in. Exhaling, roll it back down. And again, tuck it under and peel. Hold it there. Roll it back down. Now, guys, you're going to slide those legs away from you, and we're going to go into Treza. So one leg lifts as you roll up, zipping and hollowing. Roll it up the center of your body. We're not going towards that leg, just the center, and release it down. And other side, up you go. And release down. Now, if you're struggling with this exercise, you can always come into a single knee fold. Okay? And up. And 3. We're going for 10. So try and get there. This is a beautiful dynamic exercise because you are stretching, strengthening, lengthening. You're even doing a bit of neuroflossing here. I think we're on 6. Sit. Almost there, guys. Hopefully you can feel how your hip flexors are getting stronger. Nine. And 10. Stretch it out. Breathe it in. Breathing out. Now sweep those arms around. Follow your arms. Roll it up. Flexing your feet. Reach towards those toes. Beautiful, guys. Hold it here. Inhaling. And as you exhale, just release it. Now take your left leg over your right leg. Hug your left leg with your right arm. Take your hand behind you. Stretch up and just rotate. Hugging that knee in. Breathe in. Breathing out. Walk your hand around a bit more. And gently release it, other side. Hug your knee in, hand behind you, stretch up, rotate. Breathe it in, hold. And exhaling. Round a little bit more. And gently release it. Swing around onto your side for me. Now, right, guys, remember, if you've got shoulder issues, back issues, wherever your problem is, or knee problems, you can just keep your knees bent and come up onto your knees instead of coming up into a plank position, okay? So, when you're ready, zipping and hollowing, we are going to go up into plank with a rotation. So we're going into threading the needle in a plank position. Woohoo! So here it goes. Zip and hollow. Up you go. Hold it there. Now I want you to thread the arm through. Breathe in. Exhaling, push back up. And 2. And back up. And 3. And back up. Remember, you can always split the legs as well. 4. And up. And 5. And up. And 6. Yep, you guessed it. We're going to 10. And 7. Beautiful. And 8. And up. 9. Last 1. And 10. And up. Release. Switch over to the other side. Okay, so elbow tucked right underneath your shoulder. Get into the position that suits you. Up you go. Hold it. Thread it through. 1. And up. And 2. 3. 4. And 5. 6. Come on, guys. Get that stunning rotation through the thoracic. And 8. And 9. And 10. And release it down. Beautiful. Cross those legs out in front of you. Zipping and hollowing. We're going to go into a side reach. Reach over, stretch your arm up and over, breathing in. This whole time, keep both sit bones on the floor. Breathing in. Now, as you exhale, tighten up your tummy for you to lift the underneath arm up. If your back is too sore, don't lift the underneath arm up. Up, use your side transfers to pull you up. Hand down, reach it over. Breathe it in. I want energy through this arm. As you exhale, tighten up your tummy. Lift the underneath arm up. Pull yourself up and over. Hand reaches away. Breathe it in. And exhaling, tighten up your tummy. Float that arm up. Up you go. Hand down. Reach it away. Breathe it in. Exhaling, tighten up your tummy. Float that arm up. Up you go. Reach it over. Inhale, stretch, guys. Now from this position, just rotate towards the floor. Inhaling to lengthen that arm away. Look over your shoulder. Exhaling, release to the front. Pull yourself up and over and reach it. Inhale. And as you exhale, rotate, stretching this arm away. Look over that shoulder. Breathing out, back to the front. Connect the side of the waist. Fantastic. Come onto your hands and knees for me. Take your right leg out to the side. I want you to lift your left arm up and thread it through. Breathe it in. Sit. And exhaling, lift the arm up. Reach. And again, thread it through. And lift the arm up and reach. Now, keeping the leg there, take your other arm. Lift it up. Thread it through. Breathe in. Exhaling, push back up. Reach. And again, thread it through. Exhaling, push back up and reach. Place that hand down, slide that leg in, over to the other side. Same, see, rotating towards the leg that's stretched out. Arm up, thread it through. Inhale. Exhaling, push back up, lift, and thread through. And push back up and lift. Place that hand down. Lift the arm up. Thread it through. Breathe it in. Body weight slightly forward, guys. Lift up. And thread it through. Feel that inner thigh. And exhaling, push back up. Reach. Fantastic. Release it down. Bring that knee in. Zipping and hollowing. Just tuck your tailbone under, rolling through your spine. Breathing in. Hug that belly button in. And as you exhale, bum out. Lift your chest. And again, tuck it under. Roll through your spine. Head releasing. Breathe it in. Exhaling back out. And again, tuck it under. Roll through. Inhaling. And as you exhale, release it. Come up into a plank position. Actually, I lie. Stay in 4-point kneeling. Sorry. You're going to lengthen and lift opposite arm and leg. I want you to bring your knee and elbow together. So you go into flexion. And I want you to lift up into extension. Okay. So it's in and lift. 2. Lift. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Fantastic. Place it down. Other side. Lengthen and lift. Breathe in as you exhale. Pull it in and push it up. Whoopsie. 1 and 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Place it down. Zipping and hulling. Take one foot out. Now you can go into plank. Then the other. And you're going to lift up your right leg. And I want you to bring it to your left elbow. Right elbow, stretch away. Okay? So it's in, out, away. 2 and 3. 4. 5 and 6. Use those abdominal muscles, guys, and shoulders. And 8, 9. Now on the 10th one, stretch it away, but now bring that leg up underneath you, and you're going to push back into a pigeon stretch. So those of you that can't do this because of knees, just push back into a semi-shell position. Rest it down, breathe it in, and all the way out. And again, breathe it in. And as you exhale, place your hands next to your shoulders. Lift up. Tuck your back leg toes underneath. Lift yourself up. Back into a plank position. Lift that left leg up. Right elbow, left elbow. Reach. 1 and 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Pull that leg up underneath you. Stretch the back leg away or come into a shell and rest down over that leg. Breathe it in. And out. Inhale. And out. One more time. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, place those hands next to your shoulders. Lift up into sort of a semi-cobra. Lift your back up. Come into plank for me. And lower yourself down, down, down. And out with those legs. Okay, so we're going to go into skydiving. I want those arms out in line with your shoulders. Forehead resting down. But remember, guys, the most important part here is to hook your pubic bone down into the floor. Breathe it in as you exhale. Lift your upper body and arms. Lift your legs off the floor. Now take your left hand and tap your right foot. And look at that foot. And release. And release. And tap. And tap. Opposite hand to foot, guys. Tap. Try and keep those knees off the ground. And don't let your body sway from one side to the other. So your pubic bone should be the only pressure going down should be through that pubic bone. And reach. And reach. Give me one more to either side. Reach. And reach. Lift. Release it down. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, hook your pubic bone down, tight tummy, lift the legs, lift the upper body. Left hand to right foot. Reach. And stretch. And stretch. Try and tap that toe. Stretch. And stretch. Good work, guys. Keep the legs lifted. Keep your upper body lifted. One more to either side. Reach. And reach and lift. Lower down. Now, guys, it shouldn't be hurting your lower back at all. If you are, it's more than likely that you're not hooking enough. So if you need to, just get a little cushion underneath your belly, between your pubic bone and your belly button. Last one. Breathe it in. Hook your pubic bone down. Lengthen and lift. Lift the upper body and tap. Reach, guys. Make sure it's the opposite hand and foot touching, not the same side. That happens quite often. The brain gets confused. And tap. And tap. And reach. Reach. Great work, guys. Last one to either side. And tap, hold, lift, release. Hands next to your shoulders. Lift up in plank if you can. Knees down. Bum down on your feet and relax down. Or up in the air for your knees. Breathe it in. And all the way out. Breathe it in. And out. And again, inhale. And as you exhale, beautiful. Squeeze up and roll up one vertebra at a time. Come up onto your knees for me. Now, breathe it in. As you exhale, lift your arms up in line with those shoulders. I want you to lean back for me to there, tightening everything up for me, everything connected. Now, take your right hand, tap the outside of that right ankle. Look at it as you reach your left arm up, 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 and then release back. And then the other side, tap and reach, guys. I want energy through the arm that's reaching towards the sky. And back up. And reach and lift, lift, lift. Pushing those hips forwards. And reach and lift. Excellent. Now, you're going to cross over to the other side. So reach and tap. Lift that arm. And back up. And reach and tap it. And back up. And reach, tap, and up, and reach, tap, and up. Hold it here. Place those hands down on the floor for me. Zipping and hollowing. Tuck that tailbone under. Roll through your spine. Breathe it in, guys. And all the way out, back into extension. Inhaling. And as you exhale, tuck it under. Roll through your spine. Head releases. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, come back to neutral, come back into plank, hands a little bit wider. You're going to go back into a transition, so you're welcome just to come around and lie down on your back. Otherwise, one foot, then the other, bum down, and roll all the way down onto the floor for me. That's it. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone under, peel your spine up off the floor, all the way to the top, feeling those glutes connecting. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, roll it down, down, down. Inhaling, and as you exhale, imprint. Squeeze your bum. Peel it up for me, guys. Really lift it, lift it, lift it. And then release it. And then again. Tailbone tucking. Peel it up. All the way to the top. Get beautiful movement through those vertebrae. And then roll it down. Get your feet as wide as your mat. Take your arms in line with those shoulders. Now, roll your hips to the left and your head to the right. I want you to move this hand up towards your ear a little bit more and stretch it away as if your ribs and your arm, your leg and your arm are reaching in opposite directions, which they are. And then bring that arm back to the center, and then ribs, waist, hips, knees back to the center. And over to the other side, tucking your tailbone under, push through that top hip, walk your hand up. That's it, stretching away, breathing in. And as you exhale, walk your hand back down, and ribs, waist, hips, knees, center. And again, over. Tuck your tailbone under, push through that top hip and walk that hand away. Inhaling, stretch it away, guys. And as you exhale, walk the hand back, ribs, waist, hips, knees, center, and over. Inhaling, hold it, stretch away, walk the hand away from you, breathe it in. That's it. And then ribs, waist, hips, knees, back to the center. Float those arms back for me, up towards the sky, and bring those feet back to hip distance apart. So you remember, you want control through those feet, guys, zipping and hollowing. Tighten up your tummy, squeeze your bum as you lift those hips up off the ground for me. Now you're just going to tap the floor and squeeze your bum up. Tap and squeeze up. That's it. So by now, guys, your bum should be really working properly. There shouldn't be anything kicking into your hamstrings, although they are working slightly. But I want it just being in the bum. That's it. 9, 10 more. and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, last 5, and 3. We're going to stay up, 2, and 1. Now, engage your left bum cheek. Lift your right leg up to the ceiling, then bend your knee, placing your right ankle over your left knee, okay? So this knee is popping out to the side. You should feel an opening and a bit of a stretch in that hip. Now down and up. 1, 2, 3. You feel that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last 10, 1, 2, relax those shoulder blades down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, stretch that leg up, place that foot down, engage your right bum cheek, extend the left leg, place that foot over your knee, and down and up. 1 and 2. I love this because it opens up that hip. 3, 4, 5. Keep it going. Zip and hollow belly button ribs. 9 and 10. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel it on that one bum cheek. Push the other knee slightly away from you. 9 and 10. Stretch that leg up, place that foot down. Bring your feet and knees together for me. Glue those knees now, guys. I want you to squeeze your bum up, but at the same time lift onto your toes. And release and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 more. 1 and 2. Feel the whole glute area working. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Heels down. Roll down one vertebrae at a time, reaching those arms and legs away from you. Breathe it in. Flex your feet for me and roll it all the way up, reaching towards those toes as you open up that lumbar spine and tighten up your tummy. Feel the bum stretching as well. And then restack. Hold it. Roll down. Breathe it in. Exhale and roll back up. And hold it here. Now take your right arm. Your left arm stays over your legs. Take your right arm and open up that arm. Now reach your right arm that way and your left arm that way. Stretch, guys. And relax those arms. Pull them back to the center. Left arm opens. Hold it. Reach your arms away from each other. And release back to the center. And then open. And reach. And then back to the center. And open. And reach it, guys. Reach, reach, reach. And back to the center. Hold it here. Now rotate those arms out. Turn your palms to face the floor, actually. I want you to rotate to the one side, turning your palms to face up. Breathe in, and as you exhale, rotate a little bit more. And then turn your palms to face the floor as you come back. And then rotate. Turn the palms up. Rotate a bit more. And then come back to the center. And then rotate. Turn the palms up. Rotate a bit more. Rotate back to the center. And then rotate. Turn the palms to face the ceiling. Go a little bit more. And then release it back to the center. Float the arms back in front of you. And release those arms down. Okay. You're going to go down on your side now. I want you to relax your arms down. Get both arms in line with your shoulders. So if you need to use a little cushion, you can have a cushion underneath your head. I should really have a cushion, but I've forgotten mine today. So pop one underneath your head for me. Keep your knees on the floor. We're going to go into an arm opening, but I want you to drag your hand along your arm, across your chest, and open the arm out to the other side. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, bring that arm all the way back up into the other hand. And then slide the arm up and reach the arm away, breathing in. And then pull back up. And then slide the arm along. Reach it away. Inhale. And pull back up. Last two, slide it along and over. Inhale to stretch and to release. Last one, and up and open. Breathe in and pull back up. From here, over onto your back. Roll it up and swing around onto the other side for me. Excellent. Relaxing your head down, both arms in line with the shoulders, legs in a chair position. Zipping and hollowing. Take that arm along your arm, hand along your arm, across your chest, and stretch that arm away from you, breathing in energy through those arms. And then pull the arm up and over. And again, slide it along, reach it away, and pull back up. And slide along, stretch it away, and pull up. And again, slide it along, stretch it away, and pull back up. One more time, and slide along. Stretch it away. And all the way back up. Beautiful. Roll over onto your back for me. Take those arms out in line with your shoulders. Feet and knees are together. We're going to go into a hip roll with an extended leg. So breathe it in as you exhale. Roll your hips to the left. Keeping your legs glued, look to the right. Stretch your right leg up. But keep the legs connected. Now hold it here for an in-breath. And as you exhale, when you come back, keep the leg where it is. Ribs, waist, hips, knees, center, and place that foot down. Over to the other side. Look at the hand, rotate onto the floor. Extend that top leg. Keep the legs glued. Inhaling. As you exhale, ribs, waist, hips, knees, center, foot down. And over. Extend that top leg. Hold it. Breathe it in. Breathing out, ribs, waist, hips, knees, center, and foot down. Over to the other side. Tighten up your core. Stretch that leg away. Inhaling. And as you exhale, ribs, waist, hips, knees, place that foot down. Hold it here. Bring those feet back to hip distance apart and float the arms up. Now, you can either do this with your feet on the floor, especially if you've got back issues. Otherwise, come up into a double knee fold position. Feet touching gently and knees hip width apart. Now, extend your left arm and your right leg away into tabletop and back in. So watch, guys, that as you stretch away, that your back isn't lifting off the ground. And stretch. Keep the spine in neutral. And reach. Belly button is scooping. Slide those ribs down. Reach it. And in. And reach. And in. And reach. And reach. And stretch. And stretch. Good work. And lengthen. Lengthen. One more on either side. And reach. Now bring it back into the center. Those of you with back issues, if you need to, just imprint that lower back into the floor. Otherwise, keep your feet down. But you're going to take your left arm and your left leg. Reach them away. And pull back in. Right arm, right leg. And in. And two. Zip and hollow. Tight tummy. Keep your spine neutral, please. 3. 3. Remember, as your leg stretches away from you, you're squeezing that bum. 6. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Give me one last one on either side. Well done. Stretch. And hug behind your legs as you pull them in towards your chest and rock from side to side. Just releasing in that lower back. Beautiful work, guys. That's it. Lovely. And now straighten those legs away from you. Keeping your arms by your side. Roll it all the way up. Flex your feet. Reach it forwards. And just restack it. Fantastic work. Go onto your side for me and you're going to grab hold of your ankle to bring your heel to your bum. So hold here, heel to bum. Now, we're going to be stretching your quad, absolutely, but also I want you stretching into your hip flexors. So pull that leg back a little bit more. Now, stretch the leg away from you, and then most importantly, tuck your tailbone under. Pull your belly button in, hook your pubic bone up towards your forehead for me, and then you'll feel it going into that hip flexor as well. Keep stretching it, guys. Beautiful. Hold, hold, hold. Now, releasing that leg just enough so that you can come up onto your side. Straighten that leg up towards the ceiling and walk your hands as far up that leg as you can. Now flex the foot and pull that leg in towards you. I want you to feel that stretch all the way up the back of that hamstring. Shoulders away from your ears. Pull it in. That's it. Now you're going to use this leg to roll you up and then switch over to the other side. Okay, so hold onto your ankle, heel to bum. Pull that leg away from you. Stretch it away as you tuck under and pull that belly button right in for me. That's it. Hold it there. Tailbone tucking, belly button scooping a little more. Well done. Hold. Sit. Pull it a little bit more. And then you're going to go over onto your back for me. Straighten that leg away from you. Walk your hand as high up that leg as you can and just pull it in towards you. Then flex your foot. Can you feel that? Obviously, if you're nervy, guys, you need to bend that other leg. Remember to support your spine. Hold it there. Brilliant. From here, use that leg to roll you up. Come over and place the soles of your feet into the butterfly stretch. So hold on to your toes. Just wiggle yourself forward a little bit more and lean forward over those feet. Hold it here, lifting your chest for me. Feel those legs just flopping to the side. Remember, they should be somewhere between your there and the floor. That's the more normal position to be in. Hold it there. And then gently release it. Roll back onto your back for me. Grab hold of your right leg into a single knee fold. Hold the leg outside of the right leg with your left hand and just pull it across your hip bones, straight across your hips. Hold it there. So you get that lovely stretch in the outer hip. Bring it back up. Slide that leg away. Bring the other leg up. Grab hold it out to the knee. Pull it across your hips. Hold it there. Lovely, guys. Just feel it stretching out on that side. And then gently release it. Stretch those arms and legs away. Roll it back up. Taking those legs into a lovely big V for me again. So you use your spine stretch forward, tighten up your tummy, and reach it forward. So if you need the support, hands on the floor. Otherwise, arms up. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, zip and hold it. Tuck your tailbone under as you restack to sitting tall. And then up and over. Inhaling, hold it. Exhaling, tuck it under, restack it. And again, tight tummy. Over you go. Breathe it in, hold. Exhaling, tuck it under, restack it. And again, up and over. Inhaling, hold it. Exhaling, restack it. Very nice, guys. From here, cross those legs again for me. I want you to go over into a side reach. Hold it there. Now drop your elbow down to the floor just a little bit more. Rotate towards the floor, looking over that back shoulder, stretching your arm away from you. Release it back to the front. Pull yourself back up and over to the other side, reaching, breathe it in. As you exhale, rotate. Breathe in, stretch. And release it. Come all the way back up. Come over onto your knees for me. I'd like you to bring your right leg up in front of you. Tuck your tailbone under, push your hips forward. Go inside hip flexor. Now stretch both hands down towards your right ankle. Stretch both arms down towards your right ankle. And then reach your left arm up to the sky and reach. Be a bit tricky with both legs. And then breathe it and hold it. And exhaling, release it. And again, tuck it under, push forward, slide your hand down to your ankle and reach it away. Breathe it in, hold, guys. That's it. And then release it and swap over to the other side. Left leg. Tuck your tailbone under, push forward, slide your hand down, slide the other one up, breathe it in. And back in. And again, tuck it under, slide, reach it. And then back in. Place those hands both underneath your shoulders. Breathe in as you exhale. Take your right hand over your left. Pull towards your right ankle. Breathe in, hold. And out. And again, breathe it in. And out. Come back up. Left over right. Pull towards the left side. Inhaling to hold. And exhale. Breathe it in. And as you exhale, zipping and holding, come back to the center. Sit back down on your feet or bum up in the air, breathing into sink. And as you exhale, engage your bum muscles as you restack it all the way up, floating those arms up for me, sweeping it around and come up onto your knees and come up to standing for me. So from here, I want you to bend both knees. We're going to go back into that rotation. Take your right hand on the outside of your left knee. Take that left arm up. Breathe and stretch it up, guys. And release. Should be feel a little bit loose than it did in the beginning. And reach your arm up. Breathe in. And restack your spine. Charlie. And then place your one foot down. Stick your bum out. Lift your chest up. Breathe it in. Hold it here. And out. And again, breathe in. And exhaling the side. Stick your bum out, lift, lengthen forwards for me. Hold it. Beautiful, guys. And then gently release it. Get those feet wider apart for me. Equal weight to both feet. Breathe in to float the arm up. And lift up and over, stretching your arm away, stretch that leg away, breathe in, hold, tuck under. And as you exhale, connect the side of the waist, arm down. Inhaling, arm up and over, reaching it, breathe in, hold. And as you exhale, connect it, up and over. Inhaling, hold. Energy through this arm, energy through that arm. That's it, guys. And pull back up and over. Reach, breathe in, energy through your arms, and exhaling, release it. Walk your feet back to the center, float those arms in line with your shoulders. Keep your tummy tucked under, or your tummy tight, your tailbone tucked under. Pull your elbow back, look at it, straighten that arm away, keep your hips facing forwards, and sweep it all the way to the front. Pull back, and stretch, reach, and sweep it around. Pull it back. And stretch it and sweep around. Last one, pull back and stretch. Sweep it around. From here, float those arms up, flex those hands, bring them just to shoulder level. Now hold it here. I want you pushing the heels of those palms away. Look to your right and look to the left. And look to the right and look to the left. Now look to the right and drop your left fingers towards the floor. And then switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Watch his knees locking, guys, and switch, and reach both arms away. Take those arms behind you so that you've got your sort of palms facing in towards your bum. And then look to the left, and then look to the right. Look to the left, and then look to the right. Keep those fingers cupped up underneath you, and then reach, and then float those arms up. Rotate the arms one way and then the other way from the actual shoulder joint, and rotate and reach and reach. Now, keeping your left arm up, palm facing in, drop your right arm down and just drop your ears to the right. Stretching that arm away from you, palm facing up to the ceiling. And then lift that arm up, release it, and down, palm facing the sky. Lovely, guys. And bring it up and over. This is lovely neuroflossing this for those nerves into your arms and hands. And up and down. Excellent. Bring it up, release it down. Breathe in, hold it here. As you exhale, nod your chin down, ribs super tight tummy. Just roll all the way down and hang. Inhaling. And as you exhale, squeeze your bum as you restack it. Push those arms back behind you, lifting your chest. Last one, roll it down. Breathe it in. And exhaling, squeeze that bum as you restack it, floating those arms up. Sweep those arms around. Take those hands behind your back and open up wide. Hold it here, focusing on that posture, please. Equal weight through your feet. Relax those arms. Tuck your tailbone under. Feel that lumbar spine just tucking under and opening. Feel the abdominal muscles working. Stretch it up. Breathe it in. Head on top of your shoulders, not forward of your shoulders, guys. Inhaling, lengthen. And all the way out. And again, inhaling. And out. Breathe in. And out. And just relax. Well done, guys. Thanks for joining me. If there's anything you want to work on or you're not getting, please tell me and we will work on it. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for the head class. Woohoo! Full of energy, please. Have a beautiful day, guys.